Are you guys talking? We're live. Are we live? Yes,
we are live.
Oh, my stomach hurts so bad.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Just listen to Miss Hot Sauce, she doing it. I'm fucking with Miss Hot Sauce, she cute as shit. She talking about your city and what's going on. She got tips for you, shorty, how to get it on. She talking to the men and what they doing wrong. Politicking about some business, she a little sassy. Hennessy and Hotwings with some hot sauce, that's real classy. Depending on the topic, she might get nasty. Got your podcast blasting, it's a real classic. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Yeah, papers, let's get it cracking.
Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking.
So feels tonight, yo. I don't even know.
Yo, tonight, and I think I'm gonna blame it all on Jordan for the fact that I'm sitting in the hallway in this stairwell trying to receive internet service. This has to be all Jordan's fault, and I will take no other blame for it.
I'll co-sign with that. I got your back when it comes to that. So yeah, I'll co-sign it. It's Jordan's fault. Since you don't get an introduction or nothing, but
I mean,
now let's put it back in.
You know, the crazy part of this is that this light is going to keep on going off and on.
Because it's a motion light?
Yes.
Listen, I don't even know. I'm just going to start it off. Let's do it.
Please, with all the pleasure.
All the pleasure. I get the permission.
Please.
Welcome to an extra spicy, extra tangy, zesty serving of Henny and Hotwings. Up top, we got the girl with the mattress and I think some chairs and cardboard behind her. Getting it in the trenches. This is just the picture of dedication right here. Miss Hot Sauce, the boss up there with the mattress and the awkward face. Then over here Then over here looking like she's literally a deer in headlights. Literally completely frazzled, thrown off, and feeling all the pressure. None other than the beautiful Jill Badu. Yeah, Jill, you know you're muted, right? Hey, Jill.
I would like to start off before we get to our special guest that we've already previewed. What are you guys doing back there, Jill Badu?
My good up friend.
Hello, please.
Oh, is this the one that got beat up? This is the one.
Slap heard around the world.
Oh, hello.
Hey, first of all, don't ever introduce me like that.
The one that got beat up.
The one that got beat up.
I didn't beat him up.
I'm gonna call.
Yo, who introduces a nigga to sexual violence? Like,
I mean, that's how you got introduced to the show. I'm just saying.
That's that bullshit.
But hi, I'm Ms. Mofilla. And then we got a very special guest, and we're going to get straight into the bullshit, straight to it. I know y'all, if y'all were tuned in about 2 minutes ago, y'all saw who it was. We're going to act like y'all didn't. For those of you who don't know who this is, some of you know him as a drummer for pretty much everybody in Boston. Other of you know him as a troublemaker on all social media outlets. But we know him as our favorite drummer boy. Give it up, and he might be a closeted B fan, I heard. Oh, give it up for Jordan Carter.
I just want you to know that last part really was the best introduction because he is low key
He's
a
closet geek,
Beyonce
man.
fan.
Yes, Beehive
He's part of
representation.
the Beehive.
How do y'all introduce somebody and then don't let them speak? That's what I want to know. How do you insult your guest for the first 2 minutes of the show and then don't let him speak? You know what
There's
I'm saying?
nothing to be said.
I'm an internet troublemaker. I'm a Beyonce fan.
Yeah.
We've been here for 2 minutes.
Welcome to Henny and Hotwings. Welcome.
Jubadu, we're getting super feedback from you. Is she frozen or am I frozen?
No, she's not frozen.
She's not frozen.
I think she's just trying to determine how to respond accordingly. So this is, welcome, Jordan.
Thank you.
After I
Thank
insulted
you.
you for the first 2 minutes, welcome, Jordan. We are so glad to have you here. This is a very eclectic version of Henny and Hotwings eclectic serving. Everybody good? Everybody's good? No? Okay.
Girl, I just need y'all to know that today it's all about you guys and Jordan because I might have to log out and sign in from my telephone because of the fact that this is going to be trash for me.
But you know what?
Let's get you while we have you. Let's get you while we have you, though.
Yes, get me while you have me.
Oh, okay.
I am here.
All right.
You know what? I before y'all dog me or whatever y'all gonna do.
Ain't nobody dogging you. I don't know what.
First off, let me finish.
Fine.
Because I was you'll see why. I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I love hot sauce. Will try everything until everything fails. You know what I'm saying? Like she not gonna give up, and I love and respect that about her. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, she is Miss Fuck it, I'll do it myself, and I rocks with that. You know what I'm saying? So I was about to give you. Okay, we got 2 hot sauces. Cool, that's cool. I was about to give you compliments and stuff, and say, you got this, and you was about to dog me again.
I would never dog you.
Okay.
I would never dog you because you mean too much to me. Okay, this seems to be more my steez. I'm a little bit little, but that's fine.
It's okay.
I will control.
You're 5'2" in real life. This is an accurate presentation of who you are.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm cool with that. That works.
I'm actually with Jordan on this one.
Thank you, Mom.
I was like both of y'all. I don't know who y'all talking to because I'm a whole beast.
You didn't say a number though.
Right.
You're a small beast.
A small beast.
I'm a
tiny little beast.
I'm a big old beast, and y'all can't say nothing to me about it.
Nothing to
That's
you.
all I gotta
Okay.
say.
Yeah, you know. Respect.
Shit.
With the fingers.
So welcome to another serving of Henny and Hotwings, where the show is going to do whatever the show wants to do. Because this is where we free up on a Friday and have a good time. And we have a super special guest with us today. His name is Jordan Carter, and he's super amazing. Mo, I really did like the introduction, despite how he feels about it. I thought it was great.
Right? I put a lot of thought into that. I put a lot.
And as you should. It's not wild, disrespectful. Mind your business.
Wow.
Look, this is how he treats me every show. Shout out to In the Black podcast, and I can't even see his name. I just know who he is.
Okay. You mean you got to know your haters? You got to know them.
You got to know your haters because they out here. I'm not even gonna inhale some drugs for this one because I gotta be alert for this guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna inhale the drugs for all of us. How about that?
Thank you. So, let's start with what we usually. What is that? A little tiny bottle of honey?
Yes, it's little
hand just super
it's so adorable.
My hand is big, but because I really love y'all, I decided to get the smallest bottle of Henny I could. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you always talk about how terrible Henny is.
I do. I hate Henny. I want to look in the camera and tell everybody out there.
Eye contact.
I hate Henny.
What you're not going to do is come on this show hating Henny when Henny is great for your body.
For whose body?
For your body. Short. For everybody's
That's exactly
body.
Why you short.
It stunted her growth?
Henny stunted my growth. Wow.
Damn.
That's shady.
And he was in her bottle growing up. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. And I still respected y'all and got one for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to live in positivity and happiness and spread love. You know what I'm saying?
And
Oh, you
what
came
else,
to the wrong show for that.
what else did you get?
Right.
What else did you get? Tell me everything.
I bodied some hot wings before.
I had seen the video of him like 2 minutes.
Yeah, like
prior.
before y'all had internet problems and stuff. I bodied the whole box. It's gone. It's
You ain't
Long
gonna be
before our
wrong.
internet problems.
Before our
Low-key
internet
shading me.
problems.
That's what's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna take the low key disrespect.
You gonna take what I give you tonight, man? You started off crazy.
I like it. I like the spice.
Let me tell you what you're not gonna do, Jordan. You're not gonna come on this show and you ain't gonna be rude. You're gonna be nice and friendly. You're gonna sit your little ass in that hot seat. And you're gonna have a good fucking time. That's what you're gonna do.
I think I'm being direct, and you don't like it, and it's fine. You ain't never met a nigga like me, and it shows. It is cool.
Direct.
It's cool. But I'm here. I'm
Direct.
here.
We're gonna start with what we usually started. And I'm sorry, everybody. Welcome back. We've been missing for about 2 weeks. We've been in these streets. Last week we had a fatigue issue. With one of our members was very fatigued. And then
You don't have to say when it was me. It was me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was just like, I don't recall calling in fatigue, so I don't know.
Calling in fatigued.
She called it dead. She called it fatigued. I like it. At least
It's all part of my self-care package
that goes around here. Zero of it. There's none such work ethic available for that one. So we're gonna start out with we haven't caught up in a while, so this is gonna be a catch-up show. And since Jordan is one of our homies, he's gonna catch up with us and we're gonna talk some things. Relationship check. Jordan, we'll start with you.
Let's switch it up.
All right. Well, I am happily engaged. I was gonna say fiance, and that's not the word, but
I like fiance.
Fiance is that? I take that. Yeah, I'm happily fiance.
No, not fiancé. It's not fiancé.
Fiance. Okay, my bad.
You know, like your favorite singer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
I am happily fianced.
As you should be.
As you should be.
That's good, and everything is going. You made the conscious effort to propose to a woman without telling your wives, and we found out via. I mean, I'm sure that your wives found out via Instagram or Facebook because you told the rest of the world before you told the 2 women that meet, or now the 3 women that meet them.
Because you've added on another. Actually, make that 4 because you've added on another.
That's you.
Yeah. Oh, I thought the 3 was adding the one he actually fianced. Oh, okay, got it. That
she's there.
Right.
He clearly loves her. But me, Mo, and Jill were really kind of upset that we didn't get firsthand knowledge about your fiancism.
And I think the only real answer to that is there is none before her. Like I have to say that. There's who was before her? Nobody was before her. You don't acknowledge them. We don't do that. I think that's the real answer around here. I just want y'all to know before y'all get angry.
We all just get side chicks.
You know what I'm saying? I'll fight all of y'all just in case. No matter how angry y'all get.
I got hands, Jordan.
Right. We can't trust you. You don't have it on the side of your head.
I have that same T-shirt for you as you. I'm saved, but I do got hands too. So don't get fucked up.
You don't really know Jesus.
Wow. It says the heathen himself. Wow.
My shirt tells you I'm saved.
Wow.
Amen.
Anywho, anybody else want to tell me if they're engaged or anything? Like,
wow.
We ain't got to stick here,
We just wanted to know about your life. How about you, Miss Mofilla?
I'm on the polar opposite side of where Jordan is. I just got the court date for my divorce, bitch, and I'm happy. Do you understand me?
Do you want us to come with you and bring balloons?
Oh, it's virtual.
It's on
so
Zoom. It's on
it's
Zoom.
on Zoom. It's virtual. I took the day off from work because I know I'm gonna be drinking crazy right after it's done.
I will drink with you if
Yeah.
that's what you need.
For sure. Divorce
I got
gathering
you.
at the
I'm
crib.
with you.
For sure.
Will you cook?
I will cook for you guys. I will.
Thank
I will
you.
do
Oh,
that.
you're gonna have a divorce party? That's
Well,
exciting.
it wasn't a gathering. I wouldn't call it a party. You know, I'm
Okay.
still in.
Let's call it a party.
I'll call it a gathering. It's still COVID out here. I don't know. Gathering.
Is it gonna be a little light music?
Of course. What is it? What is having people
Like-
together without music?
Sounds like a party to me.
See, this is why you can't tell black people stuff, and then all of a sudden there's a flyer made, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got here.
I'm gonna
We
send
all
you the
pull
flyer
up.
right after the show, and then we can start circulating. We out.
She on Canva right now. She about to find a new template on Canva. It's about to be a wrap.
You
So
don't
that's
know my
what-
life.
That's where I'm at. I feel like the universe is lining me up for these streets. Come summertime, they're like, you asked for your hot girl summer. You didn't get to get it for 2020. We're freeing you. So I'm taking it all in stride. I'm taking it all.
So
Nice.
are you also gonna have some celebratory datings or a date or a little dick?
Then
Or
you just wanted to
sad?
make me sad. Like you really just wanted to make me sad after I was just so happy about that whole announcement. Because niggas still ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's
even though I'm free, the niggas still ain't shit. So you know, I'm gonna celebrate, maybe take myself out to dinner because I'm tired of having debates on who should take who out and shit like that. I'm tired of doing that. Or, you know, pull out my vibrator because I'm sick of niggas just, you know, I'm not going to get into it. We got a whole show to really get into some man bashing. I'm not going to start off with it. You know?
And we have the perfect person today to man with, so that's fine.
He's strong. He's going to stand on his own too. I believe in him.
Not so strong. Jill Badu, tell us about you. We haven't heard from you and your virginal sabbaticals and all kinds of things.
I think that's done. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Ooh.
I don't know where I'm at in these streets.
She's in the streets, literally.
I guess I've been dating. I've been on a few dates. One gentleman, we had made plans, yada yada yada, and then like the day, maybe a couple of days before, he was like pretty casually at that. He was like, "Yeah, so you know, who gonna cover this date?"
I'm
and
sorry.
I was like,
"Hey, ma'am,
what?
will we say that again one more time? I didn't quite hear you well."
Oh, you heard me just well. He said, "Who's gonna cover the date, you or me?" And I said, "Why is this even a question?" And he was like, "Well, because you know my son's gonna be there."
No, wait, sorry. Can you say this whole story in the entirety? Whose son is going to be where and who's covering exactly what? Walk me through this.
There's nothing to walk you through. It was a casual conversation. He asked me if I was going to pay for the date. And I said, "Why is that even a question?" And he said, "Well, because his son was going to be there." So essentially, I think he was implying like, I can't pay for you and my son. So I'm like,
oh,
I
think you got the same internet. I think you got the same internet issue that I have. Your internet ain't shit.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she came through pretty clear for me.
Oh, then maybe it's just.
I was like, my internet is always stellar. What?
I'm on
This is a show.
Not even anything happening to fuck with this shit. Y'all do this goddamn show.
Oh. So okay, I'm gonna pick up. Oh wow. So I do need the pieces to the puzzle to be put together too, Jill. So y'all are just having general conversation about, were we making plans for the date?
Yeah, this was gonna be our first date.
First date.
Our first date. We had made plans to meet up for dinner at a restaurant. And so I'm thinking everything's a go. And then he hits me with this question, like, who gonna pay? And I'm like, this is a weird line of questioning. And then that's when he drops. Like, I think I'd be less upset if it was, just who's gonna pay. That's tacky, but I guess
least the
we can navigate
conversation is
that
being had,
conversation.
right?
Right. But like, when did we decide that like I want to date your 2-year-old alongside you?
Oh,
Like,
he was 2?
what?
So wait, the
what?
2-year-old was going to come on the actual date with you?
That was not what we discussed. He had told me he was going to find a sitter because he's a single dad out here in these streets. Great, that's awesome. Then I guess he couldn't find a sitter, but instead of him saying like, "Hey, let's reschedule," he took it upon himself to decide that he was just going to bring his whole child
On the first date.
on a first date.
Furthermore, he made the correlation of saying he may not be able to pay for you and his 2-year-old son.
Exactly, like the son is ordering lobster and steak. That's what's happening.
But wait,
Chicken fingers and the macaroni and cheese.
But he's 2. He can't just wait. Did
There's
you
just so many
did
questions.
he imply that you were gonna pay for you and the son?
Ma'am, I don't know. I don't. Like, I was so shocked. Like, it was literally, I've never in all of.
He was basically saying he ain't paying for 2 people. He don't know which 2 he not paying for. But 2 of these
Well, we know
people
the
at the table.
2-year-old isn't gonna be that
2
big
of
of a
these
bill.
people at the table, I'm not paying for.
Wow, crazy. First of all, there's so many things to unpack on this,
That's
right?
a lot.
Like, don't you just say, maybe we should reschedule because I can't find a sitter for my 2-year-old
this
child?
whole entire thing, like, this is the logical thing to do, right? Like, you literally say, yeah, things didn't work out the way that I had originally said, and I would gladly reschedule. Now I never want to see you again because that's the weirdest thing I've ever. What? Who carries on like this? Why do I like this?
I know, it's just so much. It's just so much. It's weird. It's very weird.
Answer the question, Jordan. Why are niggas ain't shit?
Why? You gotta answer.
Wow, you know what? Niggas ain't shit because they've been hurt by women and they don't really know how to continue on because they don't figure out their traumas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're hurt. That's a hurt man. He don't want to pay for him and a 2-year-old. That nigga hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay.
And 2-year-olds don't
fine.
even eat. They just
Exactly.
They just eat like 3 French fries.
They pretty much just eat off of your plate.
And that's what I'm saying. He hurt. That's the only explanation I got. The nigga hurt.
No. But here was the gotcha. He goes by the name Bands.
What do you mean he goes by the name Bands? He goes by the name Bands, but bands meaning money, bands of money, can't pay for a date.
A 2-year-old and an adult. This is the shit I be talking about. You see? This is the shit I be talking about.
So Jordan, answer. Like, why are niggas ain't shit?
Listen, I have a list. I have a list of things that I don't trust about people. A list of a whole list of things. And one of that list is niggas who have nicknames referring to money. You know what I'm saying? Bands. Like if I go on your Facebook and your name is like Craig, I get money Williams, like I can't trust you.
You usually get absolutely no money. Usually that's the
but I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? True story. And I ain't gonna say his name, but true story. One of my homies just had 4 bands of 100 ones and talk about, you know what I'm saying? They say musicians don't get money. It's like, bro, it's 4 bands of ones, my nigga.
That's you get money.
That's a church check, dog. Like, what you mean?
I always listen. My mom always taught me, and I've always saw those, like you said, those with the money in their name, those that flash their little bands or their little knots, are usually people who don't know what real money looks like, and they ain't never seen real money. So Bands probably gave himself away by naming himself Bands. I'm gonna ask you, Jill, why would you consent to a date with somebody named Vance?
Name bands. Yeah, we can't trust you for that.
I'm questioning your judgment, Jill.
No, that wasn't the initial name that I was given. It was a regular person name.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It was like
he was
so-
Jason at first, and then
exactly
magically,
legit.
Then you went on his Instagram and bands popped through.
And it was like, oh my God. No, like, you know how people have like their like a signature at the end of their text messages?
Uh-huh.
I also don't know anybody who does that. But that was the first time that I was like,
AIM? This is AIM?
He got a sidekick for a phone, don't he?
Signature.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. It's all dumb here. So that's my relationship status update.
Oh, I actually got a part 2 to my update because I have a question. And now actually all of you guys, well, maybe not you, Mr. Fianced, but maybe before you got fianced, you can answer this for me.
There was nobody before her.
Okay, you're one of those.
I love it.
Here we go. So I'm now reaching this weird, awkward phase where I'm getting fans that are like trying to come through the personal relationship tunnel. So like trying to act like they want to get with me, but because they see them on the radio and they're a DJ, or they see them on a podcast and they have a clothing line they want to promote, things like this. Have you guys experienced that? This is new for me. I've been hoodwinked about twice now, and I just don't want to talk to anybody anymore.
That's probably more of a sauce thing. I ain't got no fans. Nobody knows who I am.
You do, Jill. I'm sure you do. You got
but nobody's trying to like, ooh, let me no, ain't nobody.
It's actually one of those things that makes dating really hard for entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Jordan, you probably had this problem prior to your fiance, but even though there was nobody before her, I'm pretty sure that there were some women that were, really trying to.
They wanted the front seat of that pew in the church.
Groupieism. But I think that that's one of the hard things about dating an entertainer or dating as an entertainer is that you don't know who likes you for you and who likes you because they wanted somebody to play their mixtape. And that's just weird. It's just like anything else. You really kind of have to filter through the bullshit and figure out who, it's more bullshit on top of bull. I don't think it's stupid.
It's dumb. I was so excited because I had a brother bust through my DMs, like bust through heavy. And I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. God bless this. And then I started looking and I'm like, why does this
nigga slid you his mixtape?
I was like, why does this name look so familiar?
The day after, he instead of leaving $2 on the night, he left his mixtape.
Luckily, I didn't meet up because I caught on quickly. I was like, this man is extra heavy in the DMs, man. So I'm like, why does this name look so familiar? Luckily, I run all of the social media pages for everything that I do. So I go to the social media page for the radio station, and who's in the DMs there asking how they can get a slot on the show? The same person. No wonder why.
Approach you.
Oh, he definitely hit me with the complete personal side of things. Like, oh, I just stumbled on your page on Facebook.
No.
Killed like 8,000 pictures on my Facebook page.
Oh.
Yo, you gotta admire. Okay, all right, this is stupid, but you gotta admire like his attempt.
I
do appreciate it.
I was just about to say that. No, you want to know why? Because he is relationship building. And that's one thing that they teach artists and people who are trying to get into the game. You have to build these relationships. So he's probably like, oh,
I'm gonna build relationships.
She's on the radio. I'm about to, build a relationship and woo her. And then next thing I know, she'll be my plug to get into where I need to get into.
But you gonna build a whole faux relationship just to get on the radio? Like, that's weird.
And they ain't even paying you on the radio. Don't get me started because yes, hot sauce is so hot. Oh wow, she had to take a moment.
You cannot.
Want me to sing you guys my hair did song? I did it.
No.
It's okay.
It went viral though. It was lit. It was
good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. People did like, when you look cute. But yeah. So
I just had to get that out.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to do it.
It's not
in the DMs.
It's not.
It's
Tell her how
horrible.
pretty she is, ask her out on a date, and then slip her your mixtape.
I mean,
Did he ask you out on a date?
There's no success rate, but like you gotta at least you gotta give it A for effort, nigga. Like, yo, nigga, you tried that.
I mean, honestly, if I wasn't the person that ran the social media pages on the other side of things, he might have been able to get away with this shit. So great attempt on his end. Great attempt.
I'm glad that you do research on prospects.
Yes.
That's very important.
Very much.
Is he talented?
You know what? That silence was so disrespectful that you needed timeout.
It was disrespectful because she was searching for an answer. She looked 2 different ways to try to find an answer. That's why it was disrespectful.
Still don't have one.
Did you at least listen to it?
I did.
Bye, Mo.
I did. I listened. I'm gonna leave it at that. So what are we talking about next?
Give him a drop on the radio at least. Get one song out there.
No. I'm not opening up Hell's Gates. I'm not doing it. No. I'm not.
Hey, I tried for you, bro.
I'm not doing it.
I tried for you.
All right.
I mean, so let's get into our first.
Did you think he was exempt? Exactly.
Oh, me and my status?
Yeah.
I'm outside. Outside is open. We outside this summer, okay?
She kills me with this outside talk. Steady in the house.
Everybody. I'm gonna go on all of the outings. I'm gonna go on all of the adventures and all of the things. And I'm going to, keep my vagina to one person.
That was, at first I thought the beginning part was so unbelievable. Then you hit me with the second part.
I'm like Jordan.
Wow. So y'all both going to hell together. Both of y'all.
No, not both. Her.
You going to hell. Assalamu alaikum. And speaking of the tongues. All right.
I said I was saved. I got proof. Okay. I don't know.
Just because you say it, don't make it accurate.
I'm about to go put on my same shirt like that. And I'm gonna be saved.
What is a heathen? Just because they let you in the church to play the drums does not mean that you were saved. That does not mean you're saved.
I don't understand this.
You're a heathen.
This heathen stuff.
Exactly. Catch me outside. How about that?
Let me give a disclaimer. Danielle's outside would be maybe once a month. And you have to literally drag her out of the house. That's her outside. She's going to be cute to take some pics. That's what she's going to do.
That's what I was thinking. I'm sitting here like, which outside am I going to go to? Because I don't even like outside. I don't like people.
I don't like people. I don't like outside.
I don't want to see them, and I don't want to talk to them, and I don't want to be next to them because I don't want to wear a mask, and I don't want to go outside if I have to wear a mask. So therefore, I'll be inside.
Inside, outside. That's what we're doing all summer.
Don't say you out. Don't say you outside. Say something like you on the porch.
Right, I'm on the balcony.
But on the porch, don't say the same thing as outside. Outside.
But you're not outside. That's what I'm saying. Like, say you kind of outside.
If you bring me outside, I'm gonna go out fucking side.
Oh, there you have it. I'm gonna light my blunt on that one. Jesus.
Wow. I'm gonna light my
nothing.
I'm gonna get me a blunt too, damn it. All right, let's go on to our first little part of this. Please rate from 1 to 5 in order of annoyance. So are we rating these from 1 to 5 or in order of annoyance? So both at the same time. We're gonna go through the numbers first.
So most annoying would number 1 most annoying to number 5 least annoying.
Okay.
Yeah. And we need the hot wings in the comment section. You guys can rate too. So I'll go slow so that you guys have time to jot your comments down. We'll put them on the thingy. Make sure you're sharing this up. Share it up. Just press share. It's mad easy. It's super free. It's not going to mess up your timeline. You just got to press that share button. There's a couple of y'all on here right now. Just press the share. Oh, share. Share now. So please rate from 1 to 5 in order of annoyance. A come see me ass nigga. Rate from 1 to 5. And this could be a woman for you, Jordan.
Thank you, because I wasn't gonna, but
as the resident heterosexuals here, we have to stand up for our people. As
the community will stand up for them.
Hey, you know I watch the show every once in a while, so I know you lying, right?
Thank you, because she
I am
stayed
the
claiming Rainbow Tribe every other week. Now she's
I
hetero.
hold a small little rainbow flag, but I am because
Bro,
I'm an
no.
ally.
Like 3 weeks, maybe not 3 weeks ago, a month ago, nigga, you was waving that motherfucker like it was yours. It was
My
nothing.
little, but
Like I
You
had to
was
tell
waving,
her she
yeah,
wasn't
bro.
queer.
Like,
I had to tell
yeah.
her.
every one of the members that come on here always try to deny my entry into the community. So I had to take a step back and just be able to support from the sidelines because they won't let me in.
Just be an ally, sis. It's okay.
You're an ally. It's
I
okay.
am. I'm an ally, waving my little flag. So come see me ass nigga or woman. Give me your ratings. Give me your ratings.
I don't. Are we? Are we? Okay.
You got to give us the list.
Yeah, the list of them. So a come see me ass nigga, a what you doing, where you at ass nigga or bitch, a who do you live with ass nigga or bitch, or a send me a pic. Do you have any more pics ass nigga or bitch, or a come scoop me ass nigga or bitch. Let me repeat that again for the audience so that you have your choices here. 1 to 5. A come see me ass nigga or bitch, because we got to make sure we keep it gender equal, you know, or in non-binary, those two. A what you doing, where you at ass nigga, bitch, or non-binary. A send me a pic. Thank you, because I'm struggling. A send me a pic. Do you have any more pics, ass nigga? Or a come scoop me, ass nigga?
Let me see. Hold on.
This is tough.
I think as a guy, this is fairly easy for your boy.
Which I want to hear yours first, Jordan.
I think this is fairly easy for your boy. The least one is the who do you live with as bitch. That's least for your boy. That's least because like
I hate it as a woman. It feels predatory. Why does it matter? I haven't invited you into my home. Who cares who I live with? Like that's a weird question to be asking somebody.
But for the guys, and this is probably the one time I'm gonna like straddle the fence. Niggas ain't shit, and niggas be living with some women and shit, and not saying it. So like, I can. That's what I'm like. If I was single, somebody asked me that, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to live with the craziest roommates in Boston, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can understand that question. I'm cool with that. That's the least one for me.
Okay.
What's
number 2? I'm sorry, number
4.
5. Yeah, 4. Yeah,
that's 4.
4.
So number 4 for your boy would probably be a send me a pic. Do you have any more pics? Chick. Because way back in the day, I was absolutely this nigga. I was that nigga.
Which nigga? Send me a pic, nigga?
Yeah, nigga. What?
You wanted all the pics,
yeah.
huh?
Like half the time, I didn't even want to see you for real. Like, I don't want to come over. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to do nothing. Hey, yo, just send me a pic real quick. Let me feel like you entertaining me and shit, and I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's 4 because I used to be that nigga. And if a chick asks me like, "Yo, send me a me," I'm more like, I'll be like, "All right, nigga, all right, cool." Yeah. Now these next 3 is
it's tough. It's tough out here.
What's your last 3? Come see me. Who do you?
Come scoop me.
Oh wait, come scoop me.
Yeah, come scoop me. Where you doing? Where you at? And come see me.
I kind of hate come see me.
Yeah.
I hate come see me, and that might be my most annoying because you're assuming without asking me if I want to come see you or if I even have fucking time to come see you. And I'm assuming that this is a one-off text message, be like, you know, you guys talk, yo, come see me. I got a dude that does that to me all the time. He'd hit me up randomly, what you doing? Oh, I'm sitting here at work. Yo, come check me.
No, I will not.
It's a no for me, dog.
Because for what? Because for what?
What's in it for me?
To you? Like, what am I doing here? Why am I coming to see you?
You're assuming
sex.
I
I
love
wouldn't
that
want to
from you.
come to anybody's. I wouldn't want to come to anybody's house that I don't really fuck with like that to come check you and have sex with you. Is that what grown people still do?
No, I don't.
I hate them all.
Unless we're having that conversation and we're like, yo, blah, 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 what you doing?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 then come see me. But if you're randomly on this, you know, come see me type of situation, like what? Come check me. For what? What am I coming there for? Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it.
Agreed. Stop it.
You got mad in real life.
Yeah, she had to get that out. She had to get that out.
I appreciate the anger.
She had to get that out.
I saw this mad for real.
Somebody said that that's the same with come scoop me.
I think that is. It's pretty accurate. Like, well, first of all, I think come scoop me is a little bit more disrespectful than come see me, because it's like now I have to labor. Now I have to come and be Uber driver and pick you up. And
yeah, like I personally think come scoop me is terrible because it's like I got a plan where we about to go next. Nigga.
Exactly.
Like, come scoop you and do what? Sit in front of your house, like
right.
going.
Go to
like,
a park?
Is there any plans? So I do hate what you're doing, though.
Oh my gosh!
It doesn't necessarily like it doesn't piss me off or anything, but it's kind of like, what you doing? I'm breathing. Like what?
So I'm going to say what you doing, where you at is actually my most annoying one, because especially if it's not followed up with any type of plan or a suggestion for a plan.
Yeah. What do you want?
Like, why are
you
just keeping tabs on me at this point? For fucking what? What do you want to know what I'm doing and where I'm at for? Unless you're saying, I want to come pick you up. I want to link. I want to do something. Other than that, I'm too old. I don't answer to anybody. I'm in these streets.
I'm outside.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I mean, I and then why can't, if you're gonna ask me to come, to come check you or anything like that, like what's your situation? What's your situation?
Right.
What's going on with you? What's your situation? Can you come scoop me one day?
Right, because I mean, let's just call it, because I feel like you're being nice about it. I feel like we're all at a certain age in life, right, where there are just certain things we would like for the people that we're dealing with to have under their belt, so to speak. I think that's pretty accurate in our 30s. I think we can say that safely. So if we're having a conversation of come scoop me, it better be you're having car issues or something is wrong, you're in an in-between phase. Like, if there needs to be an explanation at this stage in life as to why the fuck I need to come scoop you.
I'll even take an emotional standing. Like, nigga, I just can't handle some shit, come scoop me. Like, I'll even take
Yeah. I just need somebody to come and grab me for the night. Bet, no problem. But there has to be some explanation at this stage in life. Ain't no fucking way I'm just accepting a come scoop me ass and you ain't got nothing for yourself to be able to get yourself around.
So does that mean that like you just don't date dudes without vehicles?
At this stage in life, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
I'm not. I won't. You cannot have a vehicle. I just need you to be able to get to me and be able to get from me. So like, if you're good with Uber or Zipcar, or you could borrow a car, then I'm good if you can get around. If you I know niggas that be like, yo, I don't take Uber. If my car's there, I won't take an Uber. For why not? But you want me to come to you all the time. Obviously, these are all very triggering to me.
I feel it.
This one dude, he had a really nice car, but like he had a really nice car. When it went in the shop, he was like an invalid, like he couldn't do shit by himself. Like, and if we wanted to go anywhere, it would literally be me picking him up, dropping him off, picking him up, dropping him off all the motherfucking time. And it was like, what is the issue here? Like, why am I doing this?
I got maybe one round trip in me. After that,
right.
We
That's
done.
like a courtesy joint. Like, oh, all right, I got you.
You know what? I realized that I'm really, really accommodating, and I think that's the problem.
I can't.
Yeah.
But is it a problem though?
Yeah, I don't think it's okay to be accommodating and understanding. Eat different strokes for different folks, quite frankly. Now, if it annoys you though, you 1000% have the responsibility of being like, nigga, I don't want to play taxi.
You gotta know your boundaries with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, being accommodating is cool, but like once you if you drive into that nigga house, man, like, all right, tap out, bro. Like,
And
This
that's
is the
what
time.
and that's what I do, and I feel bad sometimes, like I feel very bad about not, like, after a little while, like, you're accommodating, but like, how do you phrase this question?
The boundary.
No, like, where do you draw the line? Like, how accommodating are you until you're like, yo, this shit's too much?
What you gotta
One
do,
round
hot
trip.
sauce?
One. That's
Wow.
it.
Okay,
But
Jill's
what if it's something
disrespectful.
else besides the driving part? What if
I
it's
was gonna
something
say,
else?
hot sauce for you. You got to be true to that feeling inside of you. Like, so it's that the limit is when you feel like you're annoyed. You got to voice that. That's the limit.
Yeah,
Like,
so like, give me example when you guys were too accommodating and you reached that line. Like, what are some of your line items?
oh, mine is being an emotional support. So
Okay.
I was a side chick being a counselor for their marriage.
I mean, technically, that's what you are. You're low key a marriage therapist, as I would like to say, a alternate woman.
Alternate woman.
that was creative.
Thank
Second
you.
string woman.
So, like, you're kind of low key that. So, like, when did you
But
draw the line?
it was when because my emotions were actually involved in that situation. So I had to then voice and it wasn't even like, nah, nigga, you're disrespectful. It was like, you know what? I know I kind of, I opened up this gate, I know I allowed us to be here and this has been a safe space, but I'm no longer in a space where I can be that party because now my emotions are involved. So take that information to do what you will. Now, if you continue to bring that information to me, now I'm allowed to respond how I see fit because I've set the boundary. Please do not continue coming to me with all of this stuff because I now can't be a neutral party.
I know. I want. Those are the stories that I want. This is not personal to me right now. I'm just asking you guys questions about, like, when you have drawn the line. I don't want to draw the line clearly because I'm still single.
Right, because we're single out here. Clearly, we don't do drugs.
After a while, it becomes too much, and I'm like, nigga, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
What about you, Jordan? Have you ever had that? I know you have had not past relationships, but hypothetically, if you had past relationships, when would you have cut somebody off from being accommodating?
I mean, I'm a very accommodating nigga. Like, I know that. And I think once I feel like my time is being wasted, no matter what the accommodation is, I feel like once I feel like my time is being wasted, then I'm like, hey, yo, nigga, what are we doing? Then I like, at that point, I'm not like nice, cuddly Jordan teddy bear. I'm like, I'm a nigga. Then I'm like,
beast.
Yeah, at that point, I'm like, yo, we fucking, you cooking me something? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What's happening?
After I feel like my time's being wasted, that's when I'm like, yo, nigga, I could be eating or something, bro. Like, why am I here? What am I here for?
I hear that.
I think that's me. Like, once time is being wasted, I'm out.
That's fair. I think I just draw one big line. It doesn't matter. I Sauce, you okay?
She's muted
because
she's
I hear the crackling sound. I hear the crackling sound, and it's really crazy to me. So I'm trying to mute myself while somebody's speaking. Sorry.
Okay.
She's
Continue,
so
Jill.
annoying.
With the whole dramatics. Did you say all of the dramatics? I'm sorry. Continue, Jill. Continue.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm the kind of person who, because I am such an empath, like, I really have to be mindful about drawing boundaries, especially with dudes. In my personal life or like my friendships and stuff like that, not so much. So maybe that's partly why I don't have anything left for relationships, because if I'm doing the overextending, it's going to be for family, it's going to be for friends or whatever. But like for dudes, I'm not doing that. That sounds dumb.
You know what? I think I overextend for a lot of people though. Like, you know, not just like flings or whatever. Like I like friends, regular friends. Like, and I've been in relationships where people be like, "Yo, you legit have to learn how to say no because like I want to be help to people." You know what I'm saying? Like that's just kind of who I am. So I think that's why I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And if I'm helping you, I'm fine. Like if you're getting something out of me being here, that's fine. But if like I realize that like I'm just here and nothing is happening, like you not feeling better, we not watching a movie, you not cooking popcorn, we not talking about, you know what I'm saying, this new album, nigga, like nothing, nigga, like let's figure this out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a self-proclaimed empath, and I used to be that person that loved to overextend and help. But life has a way of teaching you how to say no with zero guilt. Do you understand me? Because there are a lot of people that see that overextending and that giving, and when 1,000%, what does that mean? Say you have to know your limits because those who are taking don't have any. So you have to get. I'm very true to who I am. So the moment I feel annoyed, I'm shutting it down. Because then I'm not doing it from that genuine giving place, and now I'm gonna resent you. So I'm gonna just tell you no before I begin to resent you.
That's real. No.
No is a very beautiful word. No should be a part of your self-care, Jordan.
I mean, trust me, it is now 2021. I found that shit out. I say no in a heartbeat.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, and your no's are a little harsh. No.
Yeah, like because the other part of it is
with me, Jordan.
No. The other part is I'm a big dude. I'm cuddly and I'm welcoming. I'm warm. I like being warm. So like sometimes my no's don't hold weight. I can be like no, and like niggas they ignore my no. Like bitch, I said no. Like I gotta.
I would still ignore your no.
You see what I'm saying? Like all of y'all would be like no, and then be mad because I didn't show up where y'all thought I was gonna be. Like nigga, I said no, bro. Like, and when you know what I'm saying, and when I get, you know what I'm saying, emotional or whatever the case, my voice go up. Like I get like I'm a big dude with a high squeaky Keisha Cole voice sometimes. You can't really you can't take that nigga serious. He's like, no. so I gotta like say it a little bit tougher so y'all understand.
Put some bass in your voice.
Yeah, like sometimes I just answer the phone. No.
Like, no hello, no good morning. Just no.
You gotta bark it out. Like, no. Okay, nigga, shit. You know
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, I'm not on the phone. Sorry. No.
That marijuana is good. That's some good
shit. I'm about to say that, God damn.
That's some good shit.
She unmuted a computer and said hello. God damn, you got woo.
I need some of that shit. You understand me?
Well, there is clearly a lot of it to go around. So, I told y'all from the beginning, y'all gonna have to carry this show tonight. Child, I am
high. I quit.
But yes, so are we moving on from that?
I guess we're moving on. Smooth transition, Danielle.
So you are not going to be the showrunner tonight. Got it.
That was a smooth transition.
Okay, so moving along.
I mean, for fuck's sake, can you guys
help me, please? Help me.
So, okay, so speaking of like, overextending yourself, let's say you're in a relationship and, your partner goes to do a bid. How long do you stay faithful to that person if they go to serve time?
Wait, Mendices and Yandy. Did you guys see that was a trending topic in this past week about that? She did a bid for him for how long? 8+ years?
Yeah.
God damn, that's how long it was?
It was like 8 years. Yeah.
It was?
It was like 8
I
years.
think so.
I didn't realize it was that many years.
Nigga, like Obama now?
Yeah, because I think the show has been
like 2 terms of a presidency.
I think
Yeah.
the show's been on for like 12 years or something. And remember, she did most of that show by herself. Exactly. We're old. Like,
Yeah, we're
so
old as shit.
anyways,
Y'all, nigga.
answer that question and then we'll get into that. So yes, I don't know if it depends on how
Yeah.
long we was doing a bit before he's
It
doing it
depends
right
on
now.
the charge, nigga. Like straight up, it depends on the charge. Like what happened?
Like
What
if you,
happened?
yeah, clearly if you like,
Do that again, Sauce. Do that again for me real quick. What was that?
If you do this, you go to jail.
If you become a gorilla and start screaming, yeah, I'll do a
You
bid
get
for
locked
you.
up.
No, I remember when we first started doing our lives, we had Tanya Anderson on
Oh, yeah.
who her husband is doing life,
Mhm.
right? I think he's or 25 years. I can't remember the
Yeah.
details exactly, but like he's been in there for like I want to say damn near a decade at this point.
Mhm.
And that's like I can't imagine liking or loving anyone that hard. And maybe that's a me thing, right? Like I can't imagine it. Like I don't know what that would mean.
What
You
if
know-
that was like the like falsely accused something or something that you knew that
It's not
he
even
was-
about like it's not even about the guilt or innocence for me. It's literally just about the
time.
fact the idea of like me never being to be in your I could barely handle a long distance relationship. Like this nigga will tell you right now. He lived in Connecticut and I was like, yeah,
Not Connecticut.
yeah, no, I need to be
Nigga,
able
that's
to
that's like a little 2
no,
hours, you know,
too
like
far,
that's
too
That's
easy.
too far. That's
It's
too
too
far.
far.
I
It's too
quit.
far. I
You
cannot.
can catch a Greyhound bus for $20. What
I
you
just
mean?
said I got one round trip in me, okay? So all I'm saying is I can't promise anybody that. Like ugh.
Listen, so I felt Mendeece's 100% when he said he doesn't know. Because I feel like I really don't know how I would handle it. My ideal, if I think about it, is if I love you enough, we're going to have some sort of understanding. I'm going to take all your calls. I'm going to keep your money on your books. But I'm going to have to be out here. You're going to have to let me do me because you can't do me, quite frankly. But I'm going to still be faithful to you as far as emotions and being the support for you. But
Is that considered being faithful? Like I'll hold you down. Maybe
I'ma
that's
hold
the
you
difference.
down.
I'll hold you down, but I have to still be able to live my life. Come on, don't do me like
Yeah.
that.
Especially when you got sentences for years. My nigga, like,
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of stuck on 8 years. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 8 years is kind of vexing my spirit. Like, God, 8 years,
It's
nigga. Like,
vexing your spirit.
8 years. Like, nigga. That's like shit. I can't speak. Like, like nigga. I got a master's degree now. Like, fuck 8 years. God damn. I expected some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. 8
8 years
years.
is a lot. That
Yeah,
is a
y'all
lot.
might get the dog no out of me. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
No, bitch, it's over. It's over.
8 years? God damn, bro. Yeah,
You're
I
I
don't
won't
about
know.
even
to
lie.
you're about to get married. You not thinking about that stuff? Like if something
Right. What if wifey gets
happened,
locked up?
like you
First
not
off,
gonna
I know nobody really knows her. Like, if she get locked up, it's for some shit, okay? Like, she don't do shit. Like, I gotta kill fucking spiders in the house. I ain't expecting that. You know what I'm
Those be
saying?
the
Like,
ones you got to watch out for.
nah,
Though.
like I hold her to the house. If anything, it'd be my black ass. I'd be cussing somebody out, and you know what I'm saying. I'm at a gig somewhere. It'd be me.
But would you
I mean,
want her to hold you down?
No, because I personally think that's selfish. I fucked up, and you supposed to just be content. Like, I mean, again, don't come visit me and then tell me your sexcapade stories, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I don't,
There's respect
you know
to
what I'm
this
saying?
shit. Like, wait a minute.
You know, I don't want to hear you getting blown the fuck out, and I'm out here fighting Jimmy on the yard. I don't want to hear that.
To get blown out. Okay.
Yeah, you know? But for real, I really do think
But
that's
you
selfish.
would want her to at least like stay your wife. but you wouldn't mind, not mind, you would mind, but if she does, you just don't want to know about it. You don't expect her to, but you would want her to stay like being exclusively in love with you.
Nah, thinking about it though, I think it's her choice. You know what I'm saying? Like if she chooses to, I appreciate it. I really do. You know what I'm saying? If you want my opinion, fuck that. Go live your life. Because shit, I can't Nick, I'm gonna come out of here with a master's degree, but other than that, I can't really do nothing for you. But like write you an EP. You might have a mixtape when I get out. It'll be all for you. You know what I'm saying? I do all the songs with my mouth. You push play. I love you, boo. Like that'll be the first 2 bars. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I can't do nothing for you.
Yeah,
I can't.
I don't want that mixtape. I just want to throw that out there.
Yo, my mixtape would be fire.
I don't want that mixtape.
Featuring Gio. She got me on piano sounds. She got 2 notes. It'd be fire. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I just have to say it again. Why does it sound like somebody is typing a whole essay right now? What is happening? What is happening?
And I keep muting my mic just in case it's me, and I don't know. I still hear it.
Is there a ghost typer in here?
As do I.
Is it Jordan's headphone?
Is it my mic?
It is.
It's Jordan's.
It's been me this whole time.
It's been you.
Got you.
Just move the headphones off your shirt.
Ah, she said you ain't got no neck. That's what she said.
Thanks.
I love you so much, Jordan. I love you.
You know, but my neck is cute. It don't really matter.
It is cute, Jordan.
Thank you. I appreciate that. He's out here doing me wrong, man. I came in here trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate you.
No,
I mean, I feel like if we're not talking shit to you, is that really even love if we're not talking shit to you?
I mean, that's the way I love. If I don't talk shit to you, then I might not love you.
That's your love language. Amen.
Try taking your headphones out. See if you sound better.
Let's see. This whole time when nobody gonna tell me,
everybody assumed it was me. Everybody assumed it was me because it's always me.
Oh wow.
How about now?
That sounds a lot
better. I like you now.
Wow.
You like me now? God damn, chill.
No, I mean I always like you. I'm just saying, I like the way you sound now.
No, no.
It was most definitely the headphones.
God damn. Hour and a half. Ain't nobody me.
That's crazy.
I'm over here yelling at Sauce like we could hear you typing.
I wish y'all could have saw the side chat that was happening. I couldn't even type to say I wasn't typing because then you would have heard me typing. So I was like, I'm gonna just sit here and watch it.
I still low-key think it's my phone, but I'm muted and I still hear it.
There is a little bit of crackling. Yeah, it wasn't you, Jordan, after all of that.
No, I think it was partly Jordan.
Yeah, it was the mic too, rubbing up against.
Dude, you just want me to be in the wrong right now, and I don't appreciate this.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true. I'm just saying I don't hear too much more crackling between the mute and the headphones going. We got the problem solved. So
So Jordan, you're about to get married, right? Would you stop working and take care of the home fully if your wife is paying 100% of the bills?
Fucking right, I would. Are you serious? That wasn't even a trick question. Hell yeah, yes.
Wait, what was
no
the
question?
As a man, you would feel comfortable with your wife paying 100% of the bills and working, and you stay at home and take care of the house.
Man, little do y'all know, my fiance make way more than my little musician ass anyway. So we halfway there, okay? We are almost there. She come and tell me she got everything. I guarantee you, listen, I don't even cook that well, okay? Like I cook, but I don't cook that well. I guarantee you there would be fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner whenever the fuck she wanted. I'd be in there washing windows with an apron on, with no shirt underneath, just nipples out, washing windows, cleaning the bathroom. The kids hungry. What you want, PB&J? Double decker. What? What? I'm
That's a
taking
yes.
I mean,
That's
that
a yes for
was
Jordan.
very descriptive. The visual was very.
The
I mean,
nipples.
wow.
Yep.
All of that.
Listen, I want y'all to understand. Like, I appreciate the question. Thank you, Jill. Yes, yes. Fuck yes, yes, yes. She come in and say,
Absolutely.
100? Is that my car too?
100% of the bills.
100%? Yeah, Nick. I'm gonna have a studio in the basement. Everybody getting mixtapes. Everybody getting mixtape. Get out of here. Yes.
It's not even a question. It's
Not even.
Not even a question.
I kind of feel that though. I do know there's some guys that be like, no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. But listen, you know, that's no brainer for me too. I'm independent, but I don't want to be independent. If you want to pay my bills, I have no problem giving up my independency. You understand me? Independence, that's the word. But yeah,
Like the first one you used, independence.
I like independency, right? It sounds better. But yeah, there's no second thought about it.
But do you
1,000%.
think you lose a certain level of like decision, like power making?
Yeah. And I guess because I've been the decision maker for a good chunk of my life, I'm ready to not make any more decisions. I'm ready.
Oh.
As a nigga who don't like making decisions, man, I ain't gotta think no more shit.
So there's two sides to this though, because I feel like at the stage I'm at now, I could do that because I built a solid resume for myself to where if I ever needed to go back to work, I could, and things like that. So there's a foundation there that if shit hits the fan, I'm not completely assed out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sis, if you ain't got no resume or nothing for yourself, I would just say as a woman, even if somebody's willing to pay all the bills, just build a resume for yourself because you can't just depend your whole life on this person taking care of you. Because what happens when they don't want to take care of you no more?
I have a friend who her husband was the sole breadwinner. They have like 2 kids, and homeboy fell completely paralyzed. Now he can't work. She has a high school diploma. She's never worked a day in her life. And what do you do?
What do you do? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough as hell. You better pull on that entrepreneur hat and figure something out, sis. Like something gotta give. Sell some lashes. I don't know. Something's got to give.
Sell some lashes.
You said he can't like walk anymore or anything, right?
He's completely paralyzed. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, we'll be on OnlyFans with his feet.
Right. You gotta figure it out.
On OnlyFans, nigga. Somebody about them pics. You gotta figure something out.
If 100% of the bills are paid, it still takes a lot to maintain a household and kids. That's true, because kids are, man, shit.
And that is a full-time job. Woo! It is a full-time job managing a house and kids. So
doing this damn quarantine, golly gee, I'm like, holy smokes, this boy takes a lot of attention, a lot of time. The house is dirty.
I'd rather go to work. I'll tell y'all that right now.
I'm going to work.
No, I realized during the quarantine, early on in the pandemic, I don't have the temperament to be, the person who takes the kids to school, coordinates everything that happens in their lives and helps them and put food on the table. Like, it's a lot. I'd rather go to work.
Same.
I'll pay the bills. I don't care. I don't think I was really created to do this stuff. Like it just doesn't seem like it was my ministry, and I'm forced into it, so I'm doing the best that I can, but golly gee, I don't like it here. Ugh.
They're so cheap, they don't work.
So nobody else in your house is typing, Jill. Like nobody's typing.
Because it can't be your boy anymore.
It's definitely me.
I think it's Sauce's janky internet that's causing her audio to malfunction.
Well, it's my janky phone that's broke and I can't afford to fix.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a good comeback.
Who run the world? Girls.
You gotta sing your favorite song. So
all right, I'm gonna read y'all a statement. Tell me if you agree with it or not, okay? This is in the context of a relationship. If I'm lacking in anything and you love me, teach me.
Yes.
Yes.
Jordan always got to be the one.
Say it one
Always
more
got to
time.
be the one.
Say it one more time.
If I'm lacking in anything and you love me, teach me.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I'll take that. I would agree.
Wow. I can't take the side comment. I can't.
I can't.
You can't teach them if you love
let me
them?
let me not say I can't. I feel like there's limits to it, right? I think that like should it be my job to teach you all the things?
Didn't say all the things, Jill.
Yeah, where do you get the whole
Ain't
curriculum
nobody
from?
asked you to raise them. Ain't nobody asked you to raise them. But if there's something that's lacking in your relationship, I do feel like if I love you,
I'm talking about like, let's say, I'll give you a perfect example. I dated this guy who literally had zero concept of finances and money and all of that, like to the point where he was like, so tell me, how does this like credit thing work? He was a whole like 42 years old, and I'm sorry, I can't.
you know what? I'm gonna speak, and I'm gonna speak from a very honest place. I'm speaking from a woman scorn place because I was the person that would, help you and teach you about credit and do that. But then motherfuckers get their credit right and they want to act brand new and want to leave you and act like they on top of the world. So now I'm probably not gonna be so quick to want to teach you, but I do feel like if I love you and it's something you haven't learned, my instinct is going to be, maybe I'll give you the resources for you to learn, but not necessarily be the one to have to teach you all of it. But I'm going to try to help you to learn it. I am going to try to help.
So in this scenario, I'm supposed to teach you about credit at 42 years old. Like, I think part of it too. Okay, so like,
it's about how much you love that person. That's how I feel.
No, it's not. I feel like at this point in the life, I don't have the bandwidth. Like, why should I have to teach you like basic adulting skills? Like,
there are a
that's
lot of
weird to
humans
me.
in life who didn't get those skills growing
niggas
up.
didn't get those
They
things.
didn't
Though.
get them
Like,
shit.
Okay, so it's my responsibility now, just because I happen to love you. Now I got to be the one to teach you all the things.
I think first of all, it's your responsibility to date within your class of people that you would like to date. So if you would like somebody who knows about credit, you cannot date somebody that clearly don't know about credit. Like, or like you can't be down there with people who don't have like basic education or whatever like that. You really got to date within your class of people, right? Like that's what y'all been teaching me about boundaries and stuff. Like, where are you finding the people that you're dating? Are you giving everybody a chance where they don't necessarily they don't meet any of the criteria on your list besides being a human being? Like, you got to really kind of date within what you would like.
That's fair, but I also think that there are things that like you don't necessarily learn about a person up front, right? Like it took me weeks of talking to this person to find out that like we're still having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like we're having conversations, keeping things light or whatever. So it happened to come up, and then it was like, wait, oh shoot, like you really have no idea what's going on out here when it comes to like finances and like financial
I feel like
literacy.
that's normal because y'all are weeks in. You know what I mean? It's not like so you have that choice to determine whether I want to take this on or not.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But is credit one of those that you would shun away from? I feel like a lot of people don't know about basic credit. Like a lot of people only now in their days are getting their credit together and thinking about, budgeting and savings, now that that's the hype all over the place. Like now people are starting to get into it, and these ain't young people. These are older people like in these groups, like how to get things off your credit and how to grow it and stuff like that. So, like if they ask you about teaching you their credit, is that one of the things that you are unwilling to teach?
I don't think it's my responsibility.
I don't think it's your responsibility,
Yeah,
but I think it's your responsibility to want to make sure your partner or friend is the best person that they can be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's your responsibility to teach them, but I
Why
do
not?
think that that person should at least show effort before asking for your help. You know what I'm saying? It should be, I got this far and I know that you're a little bit better at me than this. Help me here.
That's what
You
I
know
was
what
going to say. It's like a give and take. If they
I'm
have
saying?
so many other qualities that do feed into you, but this is one section where it's like, all right, you kind of have to feed into them. It's a give and take. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily you sitting down and saying, this is credit 101. It could be like, hey, here's some links to some information or some basic tips on credit. Here's somebody you can speak to, a credit counselor, things, just leading them in the right direction. It's not necessarily your responsibility to teach them credit. You get what I mean?
And I'll be transparent. Like I definitely being a like a self-employed person, I knew nothing about finance. Like I was whack. I was weak. And I'm still fairly weak. Like I'm a little bit better, but like, you know, my fiance when we was dating was like, yo, look, like check out I can't think of his name right now. Ramsey, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she put me on to him and was like, yo, you got to think about a budget and like at least pushed me. Like she didn't sit down and just teach me.
Yeah.
She kind of just like pushed me into that direction. And I'm a nigga. I'm a knucklehead. So I didn't follow everything. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I still did some things that I shouldn't. I still spend money that I shouldn't. But I did take a little bit of knowledge and was a little bit smarter. And now like you can see the climb of like how I'm a little bit better with finances and thinking about credit and looking at credit scores and all of that adult shit that I really don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say 6-7 years ago, I was still just a nigga that wanted to play drums. I wasn't thinking about credit. I don't even think I had a credit card. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me being, I guess my upbringing was like, you know, credit was the devil. Like,
Right.
like I didn't get taught how to use it as a tool. I didn't get taught how to use it, period. You know what I'm saying? So like I was very blind about that shit. And she just pushed me. She just helped me. She didn't teach me. She did teach me, but you know, for the most part, she just helped. She definitely helped me. And I don't think it was her responsibility, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think maybe the word responsibility is where the frown comes in, because it's
Yeah.
like it's not necessarily an obligation or responsibility, but I do feel like I want to do that just because
I
yeah.
personally like to talk to people about getting their credit, especially Black people, because for a while, like we just haven't
We
been
haven't had
that
that
hasn't been
conversation.
what they have been teaching us. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you getting that good education, you're hearing about it, and you know your parents know about it. Most of our parents don't even know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So then they don't know how to teach us about it. So like we're kind of coming into this kind of late in the game. And you know, like I think it's fun to teach people like, yo, this is what you can do if you got money. Cause that's how I've learned, like from asking questions and people being like, okay, this is what you do. And then, you know, just following it little step by step. They're not responsible to teach me that. But if they could throw me some game real quick to put me in a better situation, then I think that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I definitely provided him with the resources because after all, I am a social worker and that's what I do. Um,
You're supposed to social
but
with
I
people.
wasn't about to be his whole case manager out here in these streets. Like I wasn't willing to do that. Like, all right, here's some things that you could do. Here's some things that, you know, make sense. Here's some people, some podcasts, yada, yada, yada. But beyond that, like, I feel like I did my part. But after
Oh, you
that,
did.
like, I don't think I owed him anything. I did what I would have done for any of my clients who I felt like, okay, this is an area that you have a need in. All right, here's some resources, keep it moving. But
Hell
it
yeah.
doesn't mean that
Is
like
it?
I want to be in a relationship with I couldn't see myself partnering with somebody
Yeah.
who was, you know, lacking in that area because that's an area that is actually really important to me, right? Like I need us to be adulting kind of on the same level.
I was also going to say, I think our age level definitely plays a role in this, because
Exactly.
I know for me, when I got married, I was young. I was 25, so neither one of us had our shit together, so we were trying to figure it all out together. So it's easier to kind of be like, yeah, let me teach you this, we'll teach each other that. But at a certain stage of life, you're right. You're kind of like, ugh. I don't necessarily feel like, all right, I don't have it in me to teach you, because there's a part of me that has a heart for that, because I didn't know a lot for a long time, and it took me. I was a late bloomer, so to speak, on the financial literacy side. But I get it at this stage of life, when you've already kind of settled and you've made a solid foundation for yourself. You are looking for somebody to partner with that kind of already has at least a similar foundation.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Adulting is stupid.
No, that is so like facts, Mo. Adulting is really kind of hard.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
Hard. Like they made it look fun, I think.
Right. I thought all we were supposed to do as adults was play cards with our friends, have a little drinks, just come together, visit, that's all we did, and just not have a bedtime. Like, what the fuck is this other shit that comes with adulting?
I had to choose new healthcare this week.
Shit is dumb, man.
Talking about they changing healthcare. Like, what was wrong with the first one? I gotta read this shit again.
I thought adulthood meant I didn't have a bedtime no more. Like, this shit is dumb.
Now you especially have a bedtime.
Now I got automatic bedtime.
It's 9:07. It's time. It's way past my time. Shit.
Stupid.
I feel parched.
Oh,
you want something to drink? I got some. No, you got water? Cool.
Wow, I don't think Coca-Cola is good for thirst. I don't think that's good.
I gotta find something to wash this terrible ass Henny down. I try to be nice. Y'all disrespecting me. I tried. I got it.
Henny's kicking in. Look at that. You hear that aggression coming out? That's that
Jordan.
It's Hennessy. I'm about to walk out and punch a wall right goddamn now.
Exactly. Adulting is ghetto. So I hate it here. Shout out to Lexi.
Shout out to Lex.
Hotwings are putting it in today.
I appreciate it.
Y'all got things to say. Let's go through some of those real quick. I think dating within your age is a good point that Hot Sauce made. But I think if a partner sees you doing something they want to take on themselves, they should do some research in advance.
I agree with that. Initiative is important. Yeah, initiative is important. Show me that you actually want to learn before I take my energy to try to teach.
Exactly. Don't be doing the absolute most. That is crazy. But there will always be areas that you and your partner won't be completely balanced on. Is there such a thing as equally yoked? As you grow within the relationship together, you both are evolving as a unit, but asking individually. But also individually. Thank you for correcting the typo. I like it. And then, yes, adulting is ghetto. Absolutely.
1000% it is. I don't know. I think it is. I think it is possible to be equally yoked. Like I said, at this stage in life, I think it is possible. It doesn't mean that you both have exactly the same thing. It's that you both come with at least the same amount of weight to the table. So if there's something I'm lacking in, I know I can count on you. And if there's something you're lacking in, I know you can count on me. That's where I feel like equally yoked comes in. But equally, everybody else can have their own definition. Who knows? Because everybody got a goddamn definition these days.
I'm gonna wait for her to come back for this one. But if you are
what was
she said? I'm still here. I'm here, guys.
I'm almost tempted to ask why the camera had to go off, because you had to have another beating session. Anyway.
That's why you can't tell Black people your business.
This is exactly why.
Jill, but I just want you to know that I'm not a part of this. I love you, and whatever you got going on over there, okay? You beat him or love on him, or whatever you got to do, I'm here for you, okay? I'm no judgment at all. All right? That's them. I want to make that perfect. I don't want no smoke. That's them. That's Mo and Hot Sauce.
Wow.
I just want the record to reflect that I said nothing.
I just love the back. I love the tracks on my back. I just love how the bus just completely rolled over me. It is fine. I can carry it. I can carry it. Exactly.
My laptop was dying. I had to go get the charger.
That's what
That's
He
what
like
they
zooming
call
with
it
no
now.
pants on or something? Is that what's happening?
Gotta
Probably doesn't
get
have
the
pants on.
charger.
She got to get charged up. Oh,
What's wrong
yeah.
with you people?
Like your words now.
Charge.
All right. I'm about to text my wife, my fiance right now. Like, I'm trying to get charged up tonight, girl. Yeah. Gonna charge me up. I need that.
Henny and Hotwings.
He said hot sauce and Henny.
And sauce and Henny.
That's the name of the
Michael
show.
Killer is this your friend?
That's my best man, actually.
Oh,
wow.
really?
Hello there.
Is he fianced as well or married?
I know. Give us this juice.
Hey man, you know
When the voice go up though, when the voice go up.
hey you know what? He's he really loves a lovely young lady, and I think they're trying to figure out what the next moves is for them.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
there's still room for me, perhaps.
Oh shit.
Nigga, you not gonna come off the porch, nigga? Like, so why are we asking this question?
Where he stay in Ohio? He in Cleveland?
No, he lives here.
In Massachusetts?
9 times out of 10, if you see me playing somewhere, he's on guitar. 9 times out of 10.
Oh,
Unless he's late, and then I call somebody else.
okay.
What's his height?
His height? You said his height?
Yes.
Everybody
Okay, hold on. So
Go.
here's a guy you know nothing about. What is the number one piece of information that you need to know about him in order to feel like you can move forward and be like, yo, Jordan, put me on?
How tall is
For you, it's height. Mo, what is it for you?
I got to see him. That's the thing. I can't. You know me. I don't have that initial question.
What's
I
his
was like,
energy like?
Shut your face. Shut your face, because I have to feel his energy for myself. So
Is he vibrating?
I'd have to send me a picture. That's immediately. Send me a pic.
Okay, so what does he look like?
Yeah, what does he look like?
Yeah. I'd probably want to know if he has like nice teeth.
Oh, that is pretty huge.
What
That's
does teeth
pretty
look
huge.
like?
Teeth is huge?
Yeah, he got teeth.
I thought it wasn't until I met a guy who was really nice, and then he didn't have nice teeth, and I was like, ah. And it's not that you got to be out here with the veneers and all, but yeah, like I don't want huge gaps in the front, or looking like you haven't seen a dentist since you was born, things
Jordan,
like
you
that.
got some cute teeth,
Right? You got good teeth.
But I got a gap. She just offended the fuck out of me.
I said a big, huge gap. I didn't say that's not. I don't even consider those gaps. Those are natural for me. I'm talking about if you got teeth missing, like just the 2 teeth right here and then a huge gum line right there.
Okay.
That's what I mean by gap, not the natural gaps. I actually think those are adorable.
I used to think teeth like it. I mean, I always cared about teeth until like a dude showed up on our date with like a missing front tooth. And I spent the whole dinner just staring at the gaping hole in the front of his mouth.
What did you guys eat?
We had Indian food.
Why does that matter? I hate you so much.
I feel like it would have been weirder if you guys were at a steakhouse, because like you need all of your teeth to chew.
You thought that nigga just gumming while he's talking to it?
You're just the aggiest on the planet.
Sucking on the meat.
Oh my god!
No, I had a guy that had a lisp, and then the overbite thing, and that was really odd. It was odd for me.
Oh my gosh, I had a guy. I liked this guy a lot. And our first, like we were kicking it for a bit, and then Sauce remembers this story. Oh my gosh, I was so traumatized. Our first sleepover, this dude took out his teeth and put them on the nightstand.
Oh,
I think when I first heard that story, I was in shock. I might have hung up the phone on her because I was like, "In no way in hell somebody would take their teeth out on your."
It was the first time too.
First sleepover, I look over and it's like boom, boom, boom on the nightstand.
And then he was talking to you like that.
Oh my god! Oh my
Did
god!
he talk to you like that?
Oh my god!
No.
I can't grow up. I cannot grow up. Did he proceed to gum you? Like, I just want to know.
So what I've learned today is she dates niggas
it,
named
though?
Bands and Munchie. That's what I've gathered. Bands, Munchie, got it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait, I'm sorry, Jill. Can you just kind of
walk us through
this? You know,
Yeah.
like let's unpack this. When did you
Please.
find out that he took his teeth out and that they were on the counter? When did you discover the teeth?
Actually, I do feel like this question is a valid question. First, how old was this guy? Was he senior citizen age?
No. He was a young gentleman, like my age, you know, mid 30s at the time.
Okay, so now the question is, what the fuck?
What type of drugs was he on?
Teeth?
He was on crack?
Apparently he got into a fight where like all of his teeth got basically punched out.
That's not a fight. That young man got his ass whooped.
I gotta mute because the way my childishness is set up right now.
All of your teeth is gone. You can't say you got into a fight. You have to confidently tell people you got your ass whooped.
That was the story I was told. You know,
yeah,
how would I know?
He lied.
Do you know how many times you have to be punched for all of your teeth? You know how many times? Okay, all right.
Like at that point, it wasn't even punched. Like he got dragged into something. Like
someone rammed his face into something. Boom. That's just
I think it was a pretty like crazy assault, like teeth on the sidewalk, kind of like it was really. I think it was a really really terrible situation.
And I'm sorry
back
to keep
to
this
how you
going.
discovered them.
I hate to keep this going, but what did he do to deserve that type of ass whooping? What happened?
His lifestyle wasn't the greatest. His lifestyle wasn't the greatest back in his youth.
It wasn't the greatest. He need me to pray for him. He be shouting about shit up there.
How she discovered the teeth on the table.
I saw him like pulling them out. And then
wait, were they individuals? Were they
individuals? It was like little sections. It was like four teeth, top, bottom, four teeth. Like it was sets.
So it wasn't even just like a set of dentures. It was like a bunch of little.
Yeah.
Wait, they couldn't get us any regular dentures. They had to piece together to take them out.
They gave him a bunch of bridges.
Yes, exactly. Literally, it was a bunch of bridges. And so when I saw him doing it, I was like,
I don't think I've heard this amount of detail before.
It was so casual, like with that. It was just like bloop, 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 bloop.
I mean, of course, he used to it.
But
you should warn somebody about something like that's not something you just do in front of somebody that you know what I'm saying. You having a sleepover with for the first time.
Your first night with someone is the night that you should leave them in and
have the conversation.
Yeah. No, I mean,
or something.
Wait, but literally, no, you guys stop it right now. You guys act like being like, oh, hey, babe. I just wanted to tell you that my teeth ain't real. And you'll be like, what you mean your teeth ain't real? And you'll be like, no, see, my teeth ain't real. What do you mean? And he'll be like,
no, you don't get to tell me like that.
Conversation go? Stop.
You don't get to tell me like that.
You have to say that. You have to say that like at dinner or something.
Yeah, like, before we go to the overnight time.
You got to learn how to like ease that shit in. Like, damn. Like make a mistake or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like, yo, shit, I forgot not to order mashed potatoes. Well, why? Why does mashed potatoes bother you? Oh, well, because I don't really have real teeth. What do you mean? And
you gotta sneak it in there.
You know?
Yeah. Let me decide if I want to go home and bear witness to you taking your teeth out. Let me decide if I want to do that.
I think let's just ask a question though. Like, did he put him in a cup or is it like
that's a valid question?
If I had known that he needed a cup on the nightstand, I would have put a cup there but I didn't know, like
but okay.
You gotta put the little tab in and start buzzing
on their ass.
If you knew, would you have proceeded to get to that point to find out how it goes?
No.
Okay. That's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me, dog.
I mean, I also kind of hate to ask this question, but I got to. Like, Was the mouth fire?
I was gonna go there with you, Jordan. I was gonna say, let me take that back because the nasty side of me might have been a little curious.
It
Just
didn't
to
go
see.
there. It didn't go there. Like I woke
At
up
that
in the
point, you
middle of
got
the
to at
night.
least try, nigga.
No.
That mouth could have been
I
fire.
was
the
too
best
creeped
mouth
out.
of your
I was
life.
creeped out.
You wasn't at least curious.
Creeped out.
I might have been freaked out, but then a little curious after.
What's wrong with y'all?
Munchie the liar could have been munching some shit. You know what I'm saying?
No teeth, son. God. Yeah.
I mean, he had teeth. They just were not attached to his.
So I'm saying he
gum.
took them out. And so at nighttime there was no teeth.
So
when he
okay,
was out
I'm
here.
sorry. I have to ask it. So were you able to see him?
Like, could you see him talking to you like this?
Can you see how they snapped in? Like, did he say cheese? Like nothing. Like
No,
What is even that question? What is that question?
you know, like when he puts them on the table, he puts them on the nightstand, he rolls over to speak to you. You probably make him laugh, and he has.
Nah, it was pretty much like the end of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, clearly
Like I take
we're
my
about to go to
glasses
bed.
off.
Yeah, like we going to bed, yada yada yada. So cloop 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 cloop. I take my glasses off and you take your teeth out. Like it was legit that same type of like transition. So there were no more words. I looked over and I was like,
Did his mouth immediately
did
sink
you
in?
just take out teeth? I couldn't believe it.
So
Did
what
his
you
mouth
do?
immediately sink in? Like, did he immediately?
What did you do? What did you do?
I rolled over and just had my back to him and just like I had all the questions, of course, at this point. Like what, how, wait, huh? And then in the morning, like I woke up in the middle of the night to go use the restroom and they were just there looking at me. And I was like, oh God. And that was the moment where I was like, yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Like this isn't it.
I just want to know, where do you find your dating pool? Because I don't think I ever hear stories like the ones that I hear come out of Jill's mouth. Never.
Like it is almost ridiculous.
It's
Like
insanity.
like wow. I would have never.
Again, I wouldn't have known that his teeth were not attached to his mouth until the sleepover. This is the thing. People don't tell you all of who that they are.
I'm cussing him out. I'm cussing that nigga out, gummy and all. Fuck out of here. You don't get to do that shit to me. No.
Mo,
motherfucker, did you just? There's so many levels to the cuss out. Let me tell you how.
An example.
The first question is, nigga, did you just take out your teeth on me? The fuck is you doing? That's something we need to have a conversation about before we're here laying down next to each other. Secondly, my nigga, you couldn't get dentures? You had to get a whole bunch of crowns? What the fuck are these sectionals that you got coming out of your mouth right now?
Maybe he paid for them in segments, so he got one.
Get off. I'm disconnected. I can't. My nigga got his dentures on layaway. I quit. I fucking quit. His dentures on layaway? That's what we're doing?
He gets to take the piece that he owns, and he just connects them in like a little puzzle.
No,
but if that was the case, hot sauce, now I would have to wonder how long did he have only one side?
Thank you.
Like, which one?
How long did you have one
like,
segment?
Just bottom and top over here, like the rest of it was gone for a couple of months.
There's so many levels to this shit. There's so many levels.
That was the case. Like, how did he decide which one was the first one he was gonna get? Nigga had to be at the dinner. Like, shit.
Which one I'm gonna need for the steak?
Well, I guess when I eat chicken, I do. I was over here. And because of the soup, I guess, let me get bottom right.
Spin a wheel, figure it out.
And you tell the difference like, shit, I don't know. You tell me.
Jill has the patience of a guy because I would never have been able to roll over it and go to sleep after the fuck that happened. No, I'm not going to sleep.
I didn't say I fell asleep. I was disturbed.
I'm not even rolling over. I'm addressing what the fuck just happened. I'm going to address it.
If he had like a little cup that he brings with him that kind of had like a little glow bottom to oxidize it or something. How dope would that be? So that it was like a little night light.
Nigga said a lava lamp for your dentures.
I admire your
couldn't be me, Jill. God bless you, because I'd have addressed that man. I would have addressed that man.
I just left it alone. Clearly,
You're not gonna do that.
this wasn't going anywhere. And here we are. All right. So that's it.
God bless you, Jill. God.
All right. So now we're gonna jump into our lightning round.
Ooh, lightning round.
Mr. Jordan.
I love the dance, Jordan. Hit it again. Hit it again. Hit that thing.
Yes,
Hit that thing.
Jordan. Ah,
Yeah.
hey. Catch it. Throw it to me, Jordan. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Ah.
Whoa. I don't know where the throw went and who caught it. But I'm here for it.
All right. Drums or flats?
Drums? Duh.
Favorite position?
I'm sorry?
Favorite position?
Ass up. What?
Quick date night. Where you going?
Quick date night, nigga. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Food. Somewhere food. No, you know what? Competitive. So like Kings.
Okay. Favorite food?
Chicken. I'm black, nigga. Like chicken.
Chicken, I'm black.
What's the name of your penis?
That nigga?
I
I don't think I've ever named that nigga like that. He's just been like, yeah, hey, nigga, it's go time, nigga. Like, yeah. I don't think I ever named him.
Oh my god. Ass or titties?
Both?
I don't think that's an option.
It gotta be. You got both, right?
I don't think
If I had to say titties, then let's go
Oh,
titties.
okay.
Oh, good.
Favorite
I'm a
porn
titty
category.
man too.
You're not.
I
Favorite
couldn't
porn
hear you
category.
because I said something stupid. Say it again.
I said I'm a titty man too.
No, we heard that part, unfortunately. We were asking Jill her part.
Thank you.
Favorite porn category.
Oh, cum shots.
Such a Such a nigga.
This is the slowest lightning round ever. Sex or head?
Head.
Really?
You want me to expound? Yes, really.
Yeah.
Yes, expound on this.
That
please.
was the last one. Yeah, expound on that one.
Nigga, head feels amazing. If I had to choose, if I ain't really got to put no work in, nigga, why not?
True. Valid points.
Lazy, really lazy nigga. Like, you know.
Hi,
Got 2000. I'm happy.
Yeah, Aggie.
He said not with the same shit on.
It's saved, but I got hands. It's both. You know.
I'm both.
I like that lightning round. You're a fool. Why is it chicken? Because I'm black.
Nigga. Let's make sure we add nigga at the end.
Okay, but here's what I want you to understand. Since I've only been in Boston for like 10 years, right? And I get this question all the time, like what are you? And I'm like, at first I didn't fully get it, but apparently down here y'all got
so many different types of black.
And right, all of that. For me, growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, we didn't have a lot of like islanders, so I have to literally say like, hey, I'm full nigga. Okay, fried chicken is me. I don't have any like Jamaican or I don't have any Caribbean blood in my body.
I don't believe that full nigga is the term, but go ahead.
I like it. I feel like as African Americans, we do sometimes say that. Like I'm full nigga.
Right.
Like,
like,
just
full nigga. Like that's it. Like for real. Like I don't, because I'm in Boston, I started fucking with like patties and shit. Other than that, for real, nigga, it was like
collard greens, cornbread, and fucking
patties and sauce. Nigga, that's all. That was it. That was it. I didn't have nothing else.
But no, it is funny that you're right, because I didn't even realize once you do cross that Mason-Dixon line, or even anywhere outside of Boston, because Boston is heavy. Boston and New York is heavy with Caribbean culture. But once you go down there, I feel like everywhere around here, I always have to be like, I'm African American. I'm
just regular black.
I'm regular black. Exactly. I'm just regular black. And then it's like, but when I go down south, I don't have to say those things because everybody's just regular black. You know what I mean? It's never like, where's your family from? Georgia, nigga. Fuck you, me. That's where my
Down the
family's
street. The hell?
Isn't it called American Born Black?
Oh my God, that just sounds dumb. Not to say you, but that title sounds dumb. American Born
ABB.
Black.
Yeah.
I'm just black.
I
I'm
like
blacker than
regular
black.
American Born Black kind of like dumbs down my blackness. I don't really fuck with
Nah.
that. I don't like that.
I'm bliggity black. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
like you know, I'm okay. I'm okay with saying I'm full nigga. Like it's cool.
I'm trying to do better with the nigga thing. I'm trying
You
to
know
do
what?
better.
I am too. Honestly,
You're not. You're not.
Jordan, you're not.
Excuse me, Jill. I said I am too. What I'm saying is sometimes it's called for though. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of those times. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you
Like,
understand what I'm trying to tell you.
yeah, like sometimes you just like sometimes the word nigga is necessary. Okay, it is. This is one of those times.
100% agree.
I still think there's a different way of saying that.
Somebody said, what if a white person asked what you were?
Oh,
Because I like fucking with people, I would still say it.
Wow, Jordan, you're just a troublemaker.
Yeah,
You're just a
because I
troublemaker.
want to see like how shook they get. Like I would still say like I'm full nigga. Like that little stutter is hilarious to me. I live for shit like that.
That extra blink.
Yeah. Like, you know when they don't expect the N word, that's the greatest shit in the world.
You're sick.
Oh, that's
why are
hilarious.
you like this?
Because laughter is the only thing that keeps me living, bro. Like if it's funny, I'm here for it.
Yes,
I'm here for it, and that shit is funny.
Okay.
It's funny.
What about American descendant of slaves?
What the fuck? I'm not doing that.
That just got the
Thank
precedent
you,
dark really
Jill, thank
fast,
you
Jill.
so much the
Goddamn.
other day for helping me because I was like the African American of the
Ados.
slaveries.
Like now I'm Roots. That's what I'm calling. I'm Toby now. Like no.
Give it to us free.
Like no, I don't like that. I just like black. Just black. Bliggity black. Period. And I know black is a quote unquote race, and all of us that are melanated are considered black. But if somebody asks me my nationality, I'm not gonna front. If I'm talking to a black person, I'll be like, I'm full nigga. I'm not gonna act like I don't say that. But if I'm talking to a multicultural crowd, I'll say either I'm African American or I'm black. That's it.
Yeah, why can't you say African American, Jordan?
Because there's a lot of people that don't believe in the African descent part. There's so many. Listen, there's so many levels to these labels.
I don't disagree with like the African American. Honestly, it's a lot more funny when I say nigga.
He's just going for the shock factor here. He's going.
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with the African American thing. Like it's cool, but it's a little bit more funnier when a nigga say nigga.
That's all. That's it.
What do you identify as, Sauce? Do you consider yourself Afro-Latina?
No, not really.
Oh.
When I'm checking off shit and they be like, what are you, black? Do you have any heritage? No, black. I'm black. Blizzak.
Oh, so you don't check the Hispanic? Yes.
Hell no.
Really?
My mother's black.
I know your mother's black, but she's also from Honduras.
Yeah, but she's still the black kind.
I quit.
You know, like that's more like the Spaniards that are checking off those boxes. She wasn't she was just black. They just lived there.
So we just happened to be in Honduras. We're black. We just happened to be here.
They happened to land there. Fuck it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, but like when I'm out and I'm doing whatever, I do give tribute to both of them because Trinidadian and Honduran people are like, I'm black.
You sound so exotic, sis. You sound
exotic. I'm
exotic.
with this hair on.
That's your exotic hair.
This is actually my Afro Latina hair. Yeah.
It fits,
so whenever I have this one on, I feel like, I'm Afro Latina. I'll definitely check the boxes if I'm filling out everything at this point, while I have this hair on, I'll check the boxes. But otherwise,
Honestly, it's all about the hand movements right now. Like you got it.
That and the shoulder, because you notice how the shoulder just went that way immediately. Something happened. When she said Afro Latina, her shoulder went this way.
because I gotta show that sass. My
That's your
Latinx.
Latina side, or is that the Afro side?
We call it Latinx.
Okay.
Now she's I
Mhm.
quit.
Anyways, Jordan, what do you have going on? What projects are you working on? What do you have coming up? What should we be on the lookout for?
I'm here to tell everybody to fucking hire me, man. I need money, okay? I'm getting married and I just got the quote for flowers, and that shit costs a lot, man. And honestly, if y'all would just fucking hire me for it, there's a whole list of shit you can hire me for, man. Like
oh yeah, tell them the list. It's a great list.
I do stand-up comedy, clean Christian comedy. I'll cuss. I'll host an event. I'll be a guest on your podcast. I'll come play spades. I'll teach you how to cook in an air fryer. I'll host I'll bring a band to your house and play music, whatever the fuck you want to hear. I'll play at your restaurant, your establishment. Niggas about to go outside. We'll do a block party. If you, and the other thing I do is I come to your house and look you in your eye and tell you to get your shit together, because sometimes you need that person to do that for you, and it's a very cheap charge. At this point, I just need y'all niggas to hire me, because these flowers kicked my ass. Me and my fiance don't really argue about a lot, especially about the wedding shit. It's pretty much her show. She does a great job of picking things and just bringing me in and making sure that I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not gonna say that she picks everything, but she does. She helps. She brings me in. She gave me the quote for these fucking flowers. I swear to God, I signed up for Uber. That's not a fucking joke. I signed up to do Uber Eats immediately because this shit was fucking crazy. So yeah, hire me for any and every fucking thing. You think I can do it? Shit, hire me, fucking hire me, because this shit is crazy. Tomorrow night I'm playing for Lisa Bello at the District in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
I think next Friday, I'm waiting for Daryl's to get back to me, but I think next Friday I'm at Daryl's with my band, the Confirmation Band. And then in the next couple of months, hopefully in the fucking room that I'm sitting in, prayerfully, then I'll be starting my own podcast called I Can't Trust You.
Yes.
That's kind of the thing that's happening right now, and I'm prepping for that and buying all types of shit that I really don't need to buy. And
as he's asking for money for flowers.
So yeah, like I'm playing all around town within the next couple of weeks. I got some stuff with Louis Bello coming up, Lisa Bello. I'm trying to convince Oompa to do something so I can play, and Marcella Cruz. But overall, fucking hire me. Fucking hire me, man.
Hire this man, Hire this man, y'all.
You got a church. I'll play drums. I'll play bass. I'll pray. I don't give.
You opening prayer?
Yes, I'll open prayer. There's
$20 per prayer.
There's a running joke around the city about me with a mic at a church. I'm not going to tell that story here, but just know that we're over that, okay? We are over that.
I did see a beautiful mermaid that you turned into one time.
Yes. Yes. The name of my band is the Confirmation Band. But honestly, bro, I play for everybody. If you see a band,
you a mermaid?
Just find me. Okay. I'll quickly tell the story.
Thank you.
What happened was I was on a cruise ship in 2015 for about 6 or 7 months. I was hired to this cruise ship and it was dope. I was in Southeast Asia doing all types of shit that I shouldn't have been doing and seeing. Like, I got massages in Thailand and shit. It was wild. It was a fucking wild time. It was great. And while on the ship, I tell everybody I'm a trained idiot, and my father's the one that trained me. All right. So I was telling somebody, I'm like, yo, I bet I could convince people that I saw a mermaid while I'm on this cruise ship. And my boy was like, no, there's no way. There's no way you could convince people that you saw a mermaid. I was like, nigga, do you know who I am? Bet that. I need $100. So we bet money. I made this whole post, made this long Facebook post about how I was in the middle of the ocean for the last 3 months. At the time I didn't drink, I didn't smoke. And I couldn't drink or smoke because I wouldn't have been hired. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So I made this whole post about how I saw this creature that looked like a mermaid. Right. And I was like, we didn't have cell phone service, which is true. So I never carried my phone. So I never took a picture. Yeah, I skip. But I had this whole thing. Okay. So people are like, you know what? I believe in mermaids too. And all of this, I believe in mermaids and all of this shit. Right. Cool. So what I did was I then hid that status, made another status, was like, yo, okay, I ran into this monster again, but my other status, it seems like it disappeared. It seems like the government doesn't want us to know about fucking mermaids, and I'm really scared that if I release this information, I'm gonna be dead by the time I get back to the States. All this, like, I made this whole post about it, but at the end of it, I said, but look, I think if it's private, they can't come after me. So if you want to see this photo, if you believe me, you want to see this photo, hit me up and I'll send it to you. And so every time somebody hit me up, we tallied how many people believed me and wanted to see this photo. But the funny part is my closest friends, who gonna keep posting the guy? Who gonna keep blowing it up? Who doing it?
That's hot sauce. You hear the clicking. That's hot sauce.
But all of my closest friends didn't budge, didn't even ask about it. They knew I was up to some shit. All of my closest friends was like, nope. None of them asked about it. None of them said, what are you up to? They totally ignored the whole fucking thing.
Because they know
about 200 people. About 200 people was like, I believe you. I believe in mermaids. There's a lot of shit that's in the ocean that we don't see, that we don't know about, especially over there in Asia. Those Asians got all I was getting all types of shit. So when it happened, we went out on the deck. We grabbed one of the little bed sheets. You know what I'm saying? My homie helped me make a fin. And that's how the picture became.
So you was the mermaid.
Yep.
Wow.
He was a merman.
Merman, that's right.
And just so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, Sauce.
I just loved it. I just wanted to make it so big so people could really see the essence of who you are. Your friend thinks you look like a sea monster.
I slightly appreciate that, Sauce. Thank you for sharing that to the people, and But look, that just goes to show y'all that I'm committed to anything y'all hire me to. Okay,
amen.
Yeah, like I'm committed. You hire me for anything, to be a mermaid, to make a joke, to
be a mermaid.
Yeah, like hire me.
If you want him to play I would say you do kids parties. You do
yes, yeah. I be fucking Captain Hook or whoever you need me to be. Hire me.
Will you take my kid?
No, that's a different story.
That's where you draw the line.
That's the opposite. That's the opposite. Yeah.
Damn it, Sauce. Damn it.
Do you clean? Do you do housework like laundry and dishes? Do you do those things?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, that price is a little bit up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm taxing for that shit. I'm taxing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Whatever you need.
Let's get it done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
All right, folks. Jordan, can you please tell tell the people where they can find you across the social medias?
FatBeats27 everywhere. FatBeats27 at Gmail. If you want to hire me, FatBeats27 on Instagram, FatBeats27 or Facebook.com/FatBeats27 on Twitter, FatBeats27, G-Talk, FatBeats27, Snapchat, FatBeats27. Listen, FatBeats27 is how you fucking find me anywhere you want. YouTube. I started a YouTube channel too. Put up a lot of music and shit. Go follow that. Subscribe.
What's the name on it?
FatBeats27.
Yes!
You ain't never gotta guess that hard on how to find me. Okay. FatBeats. If you type in FatBeats, I think I did FatBeats27 at Yahoo, Hotmail, Wildmail, AOL.com, Mac.com, FatBeast27. Find me. Hire me.
Hire that man. Listen.
Please,
Hire me.
please. At this point, I'm about to hire
I
you.
mean, you know what? I'm about to do something. You are hired. Whatever it
Literally.
is I'm doing, you are the band.
You gotta have a
for
Spark
it.
FM live band or something and just hire Jordan.
You
OnlyFans.
You are now
Oh.
director of the music department.
Boom.
Listen, I'm ready. Y'all throw a goddamn party. Me and Mike Fella Killer Chrisman to be there, ready. Mermaid costumes, whatever the fuck you need. Like, hire us.
Do you
Shit.
call him his whole name all the time?
No, I have a lot of different. Like, he's my man boo. If I'm gonna be gay for anybody, it's probably Mike.
Oh,
Yeah, he's my man boo.
That's so cute.
I love that. Oh,
Mo, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under Ms. Mophila, MVMOPHILA. You can also follow my podcast, Let's Get Naked, LEZGETNAKED, with an underscore on Instagram and Twitter, without one on Facebook. And also every single Sunday, you can catch me on 88.5 FM, Big City Radio's Sultry Sundays, alongside my bro DJ Dex, man. And Jill, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Jill_Badu.
With the echoes, that made it lit.
Sasiana.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, a lot.
I don't know what's happening.
You have two screens on.
It's not me.
Ta-da. Say something now.
No, we can't hear you. Hey, but I said forward, my Cash App is even FatBeast27 if you want to hire me, okay?
That too.
Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all of that is FatBeast27. You can send all the hot sauce money to me. I'll make sure I get it to her. All of that shit. Hire me. Are you back, hot sauce?
Maybe if we all mute ourselves. Maybe.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right. That's because you were up there twice.
You're done.
You hear me now?
I think you should tell us how to find you with the echo because it's kind of lit. It's like a DJ clue, 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 clue. So do it like that.
Drop on the DJ's clues bomb for hot sauce.
We can't hear her.
You can find her at Miss Hot Sauce to you.
The number two. And you can follow us on all social media at Henny and Hotwings. You can find us on TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Classroom.
Yeah.
That's not one of them. That's not one of the platforms that we're on.
Just Google us, man. Just Google us.
Just Google us across all social medias. With that said, folks, we are officially out of here.
DJ Clue. There's a store.